A woman is leaving with her husband's clothes and bag. The husband comes running and asks what the problem is. She throws the things at him and says, "Get out of my house. I don't need you." The husband asks, "What is my fault?" The wife says, "You ate up all my father's property and money, and you still ask what my fault is? Go live somewhere else." The husband says, "Okay, I'll go, but you'll regret it here without me." The wife laughs and says, "I'll live my life without you. This is such a big house. Don't show me your face after today." The husband says, "Remember my words, I will never come back." The husband says, "When you were sick, I used to serve you so much. I used to take you to the doctor. I took great care of you." The wife says, "The money was mine, you big caretaker." The husband puts his clothes in the bag and walks away with a heavy heart. A woman comes and tells his wife, "Your husband had kept so much money with me." The wife is very happy to see this money. She takes the bag full of money from that woman. She opens the bag, takes out the money, and starts sniffing its scent and says, "Now I have a lot of money in my hands." The husband, carrying his bag, reaches the garbage dump. He looks up and cries, saying, "You also didn't support me. You made me homeless at this age. How much respect and dignity I had, and in an instant, you put me in the dustbin." And he lies down there, covered with a sheet. In the evening, a woman who collects junk from the garbage comes. She gets worried seeing this man. She wakes him up. He gets up and says, "I was just lying like this." She sits next to him and says, "Why were you lying in this dustbin? What's the problem?" He says, "At this old age, my wife kicked me out of the house." And he cries, saying, "I had no place to live." He gets up and says, "I'm leaving from here." He runs, and the woman also runs after him and says, "Stop, stop." The woman says, "If you don't have a home, I'll take you to my home." On the other side, his wife is enjoying herself in her house. She lies on the bed, kisses the money, and throws it on herself. Her husband is eating food at the junk collector's house and thanks God. The woman comes back home and asks, "How is the food?" He gets up and says, "However much I thank you, it's not enough. At this old age, when my wife left me, you supported me. I will be grateful to you my whole life." The woman encourages him and says, "Don't lose heart. God is with all of us. He must have thought something good for you too." She says, "Don't worry," gives him a cloth and says, "Sleep comfortably. There's no need to worry." The woman brings him into the room. The woman walks happily with the man and her garbage trolley on the road. The old man is searching for junk next to the dustbin. His wife comes laughing and says, "Good, you deserve this. I've brought you to the street." The husband says, "Such pride is not good. Time does not always remain the same." The wife says, "My life has become peaceful without you." The husband says, "Let time pass. You will realize my worth." The wife says, "I am living a life of luxury. Don't show me your inauspicious face again." And she leaves laughing. The man finds a money-filled plastic bag in the dustbin. He picks it up and runs to the garbage woman. He opens the bag and shows her that there is so much money in it. She is surprised to see the money and asks, "Whose money is this?" The maid comes running out of the house with her madam. The maid says, "I threw the garbage here." The madam says, "I am ruined. There was a lot of money in the bag." The maid says, "I threw it, thinking it was garbage." The woman is leaving the house. The man gives her a diary. The woman asks, "Where did you find it?" The man says, "There was also this bag with it." He opens the bag and shows it to the woman, and she is surprised and thanks God and tells the man, "You came as an angel for me. I don't know how to thank you." The man says, "Always take care of your things." The man files a case in court to get his property. His wife is also in front of the judge. The judge says that all this property belongs to this man. The man and the garbage woman come out of the court laughing. His wife comes running after them and says, "Forgive me." His wife kneels and begs for forgiveness. "Don't leave me." The husband says, "I don't need you. You left me in bad times. This woman supported me in these circumstances. She is my sympathizer. You stay here alone." Husband and wife should share each other's joys and sorrows. This strengthens your family. If you like our video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.